I hope you're doing well because I'm doing well. And one of the things is I love putting these videos together and sharing insights and experiences that you get to benefit from. Little things that occur in either the training that I do, because I train coaches at advanced coaching levels, really, from if you've been doing this from a year to 20 years or longer, I'm here to help you grow and I will help you grow. But and so using when I'm training, I'm always on the lookout like, ooh, that's a nice little tidbit of information. And when I'm working with clients, oh, I would like to share that with other coaches. And something came up um, in working with a client. I was working with a coach, and she reminded me, we had an experience the other day, which actually reminded me of a couple of things. And I want to pass it along to you. Because when we talk about listening, well, yes, I know. I know. You know about listening, like coach listening. Like there's listening for like, oh, listening to the words, but we're also listening to what's beyond the words and what's inside the words and around the words and between the words and all that stuff. Yes. And there's so much more to listen to. And I'm not going to, this is actually a smaller little section of the training that I offer, but there's a specific little point in this that I love to share. And one of the things that I had heard years ago in training, I grabbed this brilliant question from watching my trainers and coaches in action. How many times have you had a client start to cry, right? They start crying, tears are coming out, emotions are present. And then you're either, as a coach, you're either uncomfortable with that, like, oh crap, they're crying. Eesh, what do I do? Or you're completely comfortable with it. Yeah, it's okay. Just let the tears be there. But where I'm pointing to is there's some other places to look. And specifically, if we're a powerful, masterful coach, we're really constantly looking for those opportunities to deepen the client's discovery of themselves, to reveal the client to themselves. That's the real richness of what we do. Every single moment is an opportunity for discovery, exploration, and revealing, even tears. So, the brilliant question that I've heard a couple of brilliant, amazing coaches use, and it might even be a staple question, but I love it. It's brilliant because tears are coming out, and it's like, and the question then is, so what are the words in the tears? What is the meaning of the tears? What are the tears about? And it's so beautiful. Like, what are the words in the tears? We've got the emotion of the tears. There's sadness, or there's relief, or there's joy, or something. And we can pretty much read that as tears. Sometimes, maybe not. But it's also looking at what are the words? What's the feeling? And what are the tears about? What's the meaning of the tears? Not as a judgment, as an exploration and discovery. So tears are if we look at emotions, emotions are simply an expression of ourselves that we just don't have words for. That's why we stomp. That's why we laugh. That's why we cry. It's because we just don't have words to convey in the moment of what it's in here. And so it comes out as emotion. But we can also, as coaches, we can point to, great, so here's an emotion that's coming out, tears. And now take a moment, client. Don't go out of it, but stay in here. And what are the words that are in the tears? And have them be more into the experience rather than the tears are just hijacking and running the show. Because just emotions pouring out is not necessarily powerful and it's not necessarily appropriate. Emotions are definitely appropriate. Emotions are emotions, but we want to have an awareness of them. We want to use our emotions intentionally and powerfully as beautiful tools of our human expression rather than just having them take over and we're not responsible and then that's that. So we're pulling awareness to the tears. What are these tears all about? And then again, the question, what are the words behind the tears or the words in the tears? And here's then my little angle to this, which is like, wow, I almost kind of did a duh to myself because I was talking with this coach and I was picking up her bubbly energy. She got on the phone and was like, wow. And it was, she was struggling. She was having a hard time really getting this coaching thing. And I worked with her a little bit and she came back the next day, or the next week, and was like, wow, things are clicking, things are exciting, things are wonderful. So there's this bubbly energy. Wow. So notice we're listening, we're feeding, we're picking up that energy, not just the words that she's saying, but there's this high energy and there's this emotion that's pouring out. Ooh, what's that all about? What's going on there? Not necessarily what happened, which is important, but go beyond that. Wow. So what's this energy all about? What's this? What are the words here that I'm feeling from you and that I'm noticing? But where I really noticed it was when she started to talk and you could just hear this smile in her voice. Because really, if you listen closely, and sometimes you don't have to listen that closely, you can hear when somebody's smiling. It doesn't have to be in person or on video. You can hear the smile. See what? I'll do it. Okay. Uh, I can't turn off my video on this. Arr! Okay. I wish I could. That would have been brilliant. But I'm going to do it this way. All right. Watch. We're going to do it here. Okay. Now, I'm going to say, it's going to be pretty obvious. You're going to hear it. But I'm going to talk once with and once without. And I'm not going to tell you which one. And you see if you can hear the difference, right? Okay, coach. I'm so glad you're here watching this video, and I hope you're learning from it. Now, okay, coach. I'm so glad you're here watching this video, and I hope you're learning from it. You heard the difference, didn't you? Which was which? Which one had the smile? So you can hear the smiles. You're listening for their body, you're listening for their emotions, and then here's the beautiful little trick, just like you did with the tears. So, client, not just what are you smiling about, right? Because now that's looking at the reaction or at the results, and I feel good about this thing. But it was actually going into the experience of smiling. What are the words that are in this smile? What's this smile representing? What is this smile all about in you? What is this smile revealing that you just don't have words for in this moment? And now find the words. And we're not going into what happened, we're going into the smile. That's the real trick. Going into the client, connecting with them on that deeper level, connecting with their tears and going into it to reveal what are these tears? Going into and connecting to their smile, not just no. Oh, sounds like you're smiling. I see you're smiling. Hey, that's a good smile. I'm glad you're smiling. So what? Go into it. What's the smile? What's the smile it's all about? What is it all about? What's there? And have them take them into themselves and have them reveal to themselves what is that all about. Play around with it, practice it, try it, test it. I dare you. Because I know you're going to discover amazing things. That might be a little clunky, big whoop. You're not coming up with the answer anyways. All you're doing is just a tool of exploration and discovery and taking the client deeper into themselves. So have fun with it. Get curious and go into those little beautiful places that your client is just lumping out in front of you. And then we get attached to, well, okay, I'll leap over this smile or these tears and go to the other stuff. Oh, there might be some really brilliant, beautiful information in these smiles and tears and anything else. That includes that that release, or ah, two very different things. What's in the sigh? Ooh, sounded like there was a big release there. What was that? Go into their expressions beyond just the words, and then have them find the words to fill that expression. Okay, enough for now. Play around with this, practice this, keep coming back for more. It's also here, it's also there, it's also everywhere. It's the Facebook page, which you can find. It's on my website, bedo.org, bedo.org. Yeah. The smiling is that I'm excited to be able to share all of this with you. And I'm so excited for you. And I'm happy to share because it fills me to be able to share and teach and grow coaches. And I know what's waiting for you. You don't, but I do. So go check them out, bedo.org. Contact me if you have any questions. And I'll see you on the next video. And until then, happy coaching.